Welcome to the Virtual Tutor Series on Core Mathematics for Senior High Schools. In this series of lessons, we cover the topic linear equations in one variable. By the end of this topic, you should be able to find solution sets to linear equations in one variable and solve word problems involving linear equations in one variable. By way of structure, we will cover the following in separate episodes. We first introduce the topic, highlighting definition of some key terms, as well as some examples of linear equations in one variable. Afterwards, we will present detailed lessons on the various linear equation types, including the type in which the variable is on one side of the equation, the type in which the variable is on both sides of the equation, equations containing brackets, and equations containing fractions. We will also take a closer look at word problems involving linear equations in one variable. Finally, we will solve ample past SSSCE and WASSCE questions on linear equations in one variable to deepen your understanding and boost your confidence level in handling similar problems in any examination. Kindly take your book and pen as you follow along. For a better understanding of the topic, let's take a look at some key terms and concepts. In our previous lessons on algebraic expressions, we learned that an algebraic expression is an expression which is made up of letters and symbols, along with at least one of the arithmetic operations, that is, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Examples of algebraic expressions are 2 pi r, 3x over 2, and x plus 2y minus 4. Now, any two expressions connected by an equal sign becomes an equation. For example, the expressions 2x and x plus 5 can be combined by the equal sign to give 2x is equal to x plus 5. In the same way, x squared and 16 can be connected by an equal sign to produce x squared is equal to 16. The first equation has a highest degree or highest exponent of 1. In other words, the highest exponent of the variable x is 1. The second example is a quadratic equation because it has a highest exponent of 2. An equation whose highest degree or exponent is 1 is known as linear equation. For example, the equations 2x is equal to x plus 5, x plus 2y minus 4 is equal to 0, and 3x over 2 is equal to 3 are all linear equations. A linear equation can have only one variable, as in the case of examples 1 and 3, or two variables, as in example 2, and so on. In this lesson, we focus on linear equations in one variable. A linear equation in one variable is an equation that has a highest degree or exponent of 1 with only one variable and one solution for that matter. The equations x minus 4 is equal to 0, 2x is equal to x plus 5, and 3x over 2 is equal to 3 are all linear equations in one variable, and the variable or unknown value in each case is x. Note that any letter at all can be used as a variable. It can be A, B, C, Y, Z, or any letter of your choice. The value of the variable that satisfies the equation or makes the equation true is referred to as the root or solution of the equation. And the process of determining this value or root is known as solving the equation. Now let's have an overview of how a linear equation in one variable can be solved. Let's take, for instance, 2x is equal to x plus 5. As indicated earlier, every equation has two sides, the left-hand side and the right-hand side. The part that comes before the equal sign is called the left-hand side, or LHS for short. In this example, 2x is the left-hand side, and the part that comes after the equal sign is called the right-hand side, or RHS for short. In this case, x plus 5. The general rule of thumb in solving any equation is to group all the letter or variable terms on one side of the equal sign, normally on the left-hand side, and the number terms on the other side of the equal sign, normally on the right-hand side. Then, we simplify by making use of basic arithmetic. That is, adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. When the root is found, we can verify or check to see whether the value on the left-hand side is equal to the value on the right-hand side. So to be able to solve the equation 2x is equal to x plus 5, we first need to have the x terms at the left-hand side and the number terms at the right-hand side. The easiest way to do this is to subtract x from both sides of the equation. So for the left-hand side, we have 2x minus x. And for the right-hand side, we have x plus 5 minus x. 2x minus x is x. Negative x gets rid of x, so we have 5 on the right hand side. Therefore, the solution or root of the equation 2x is equal to x plus 5 is 5. We can verify that the left hand side is the same as the right hand side by putting 5 in place of x. So we have 2 times 5 is equal to 5 plus 5. 2 times 5 is 10, and 5 plus 5 is 10. Therefore, the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Now, let's try to find the solution of the equation x minus 4 is equal to 0. To be able to get x to stand alone, we need to get rid of negative 4 by adding 4 to both sides of the equation. So we have x minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 0 plus 4. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0. So we have the left hand side to be x. On the right hand side, we have 0 plus 4 to be 4. To verify whether this is true, let's put 4 in place of x. This gives 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. Therefore, 0 is equal to 0. And so, 4 is the root of the equation x minus 4 is equal to 0. For our last example, let's find the solution of the equation 3x over 2 is equal to 3. In order for x to stand alone, we need to get rid of 3 over 2. We can simply do this by multiplying by the inverse or reciprocal of 3 over 2, which is 2 over 3. So for the left hand side, we have 3x over 2 times 2 over 3. As you know already, whatever is done to the left hand side should be done to the right hand side, and vice versa. So we will also multiply the right hand side by 2 over 3. This gives us 3 times 2 over 3. Now, on the left hand side, 3 cancels out 3, and 2 cancels out 2, leaving x. On the right hand side, 3 cancels out 3, leaving 2. So we have x is equal to 2. To verify this, let's put 2 in place of x. So we have 3 times 2 over 2 is equal to 3. 3 times 2 is 6, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. Therefore, we have 3 is equal to 3. Thus, 2 is the solution of the equation 3x over 2 is equal to 3. Well done. This brings us to the end of today's lesson. In our next lesson, we will take a look at how to solve linear equations where the variable is on only one side of the equation. Kindly like and share this video, and also subscribe to the TVTL's YouTube channel in order to receive notification on future videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video lessons.